our life. You guys, I am headed to get to the vet to get Sadie some pain medicine. She's in a lot of pain. It started last night. And I can tell. She's up and down, like can't sit still, turning around in the bed, licking her legs, constantly licking them all night long. I almost took her to the emergency vet, but I called them. They told me what to give her, and when I gave it to her, she went to sleep. But this morning, I went to walk her, and I don't know if it's because we had a rough night, or what the problem is, but she's in bed, she won't get up, she's on the heating pad, still licking her legs. And the medicine, what I gave her last night, is not good to continuously give dogs. So I called the vet, and he was like, don't bring her in, just come and get the pain medicine, get her pain under control, and then when she's feeling better, when the pain's under control, then bring her in. So I tried to walk her this morning, and she's walking real slow, and she's moping, and she's wanting to turn and lick her legs. So she obviously, she was in so much pain from walking. So I called my neighbor. I was like, you have to pick us up. And he came and picked us up, because I didn't want to, we were halfway around the block. I didn't want to make her walk all the way back, because she was obviously in some pain. And so she didn't eat. She wouldn't drink water. I took the water. God, I hate this. Hold on. Okay. I took the water to her in the bed. She drank a bunch of it. So, yeah. Of course, Sadie's my baby, man. Ah, it's killing me, like a child. You know they're in pain, and there's nothing you can do to help them. Okay. Well, she pretty much fell asleep. God. She pretty much fell asleep in my arms, with her head on me. And another thing she kept doing was licking me constantly, licking her legs, licking me, like help me, you know. I don't know. He's also going to give me some, it's not a pain medicine that's going to like make her sleep. It's a anti-inflammatory pain relief. So if there's inflammation that's irritating her legs, it's to take that to relieve that. It's not, you know, it's not like here they would give us, what is it? Vicodin or something. It's not anything like that. It's just anti-inflammatory pain relief. Oh, God. I was close to taking her because she's not in any distress. She's not panting. She's not doing any of that. She's just licking her legs constantly. And God, she does take bone and joint and muscle supplements. She already takes that. But maybe it's not working. Maybe we need another brand. But I tried to feed her. She just, as soon as she got home from the walk, she slowly walked to the room. Usually Sadie's a runner. And that was another weird thing that happened. Last night during all her pain, I loosened up her collar. I loosened up her collar because it was real tight, because Sadie got off one day and her collar broke. I had to buy her a new one. And I had to buy her a new one. And so it was kind of tight around her. So I loosened it. She slipped out of her collar, you guys, and she knew she was off, and she just walked a little bit and then stood there and looked at me. So that was another weird thing. Anytime Sadie gets off her leash, it's over. She causes a ruckus through the whole neighborhood. So, I mean, that was like, I told the vet that, and he was like, yeah, she's not good. Oh, God. While we're speaking of Sadie, something weird happened. So every year, you have to renew the service dog recertification and pay their fucking fee and redo the paperwork, and you have to get a new ID, because as she's, you know, they think she's growing every year. She hasn't changed a bit. She's still short. They called me and they said, we got your paperwork and we entered all her stuff in, but Sadie is registered to somebody who's not you. So I thought she did have an ID name, ID card made, you know, well, with my daughter. The ID was in my daughter's name, so I thought maybe she's registered in my daughter's name. You guys know I don't like talking about people, but there's no other way to explain it, what happened, because maybe you guys have been through it. And so I give him the name, and she said, no, that's not the name. And I was like, but she wouldn't give me the name. So the last name was the same, but the first name, and I have a feeling I know who tried to do that. But it's really weird because I don't want to get into it, but I was like, Sadie's my dog. So now I have to go to Lakeshore Paws, where we got her from years and years ago, and hope that they still have the paperwork on file where she was given to us. Like, I mean, you know, I hate to say sold, but adopted to us, I should say. So I got to do that, but I'm not going to do it today because I have my neighbor watching Sadie while I run to the store real fast. Try to get... I don't want to leave her for too long because I don't know what's going on with her. Alright, this guy's talking to himself. Walking right in front of my car. He just flung his cart across the... God, you guys, I wish that I could show my location. So you guys could have just seen what happened. And so while I'm out, I gotta get her dog food. So here we go. Stop here. They're getting the medicine ready at the vet. It is because I don't know what to do for her. I mean, there's nothing I can do, honestly, but she, you know, taking her to the vet and making her get up in the car is just not, I'm not going to put her through it. She can't even walk, barely, so she's not limping, but she's walking real slow, like, and Sadie's a runner, man. She gets home from her walk, she runs straight to that kitchen for a drink of water. She gets off her collar, she's running the hood. Like, so I gotta get, you guys, I'm gonna go. I'm not even gonna pause the stream, I'm just gonna end it. And I'm on Streamables now, so any platform I go on, it automatically is gonna upload to YouTube. But I might put a hold on this so I can combine, so because I'm gonna come back as soon as I get out. Well, maybe I'll come back when I get out of the vet, so I don't have to keep pausing the stream. This lady's like 80 years old and has blue hair. All right. I see you. Take you with. All right, let's go. I'll take you guys with. No, I'm not going to show Sadie. I'm not going to show her in pain. That's not right. She's just licking. At some point, guys, I got to go to Victoria's Secret this week. All of my clothes are way too big.
There was one earlier.
You guys, I gotta end this, okay, because there's music playing. Alright, got the medicine, guys. Now, let's go give it to her. I am so thirsty, so hungry. I don't want to stop though, I just like want to get her this medicine, which, can we just talk about the price of vets and the shit that they charge these days? Because $65 for 10 pills is ridiculous. But you gotta do it, right? Yeah, it's wild behavior. Shit going on TikTok. I seen it, guys. It's like some of these people are on live for 12 hours a day. 12 hours. Can you imagine not having a life? Some of them are married. Go fucking please your husband. Go fucking make a memory with him. Get off of Livestream. You're weird, bro. 12 hours. 12 hours. These people were on Livestream yesterday talking about what happened. I know. It's wild. I know, it's crazy. I don't know, I just FaceTimed my neighbor. I was like, how is she doing? And he showed me she's just licking. So I showed the vet because he came out right then. And he's like, we usually don't do this, but in her case, let's not let her walk any more than she has to right now. So I probably should have taken her for a walk this morning, but that's our morning routine, so. Yeah, she's not doing good. You want to see Sadie? Well, I'm not going to show her when she's in pain, you guys. I'm going to give her this medicine. He said it might make her sleepy, but it's not going to make her too sleepy. Like, it's not going to make her sleep, but what it's going to do is relieve the pain, and then she's going to be so tired that she's probably going to sleep. I know. He knows she's a tank. I take her in a muzzle. No, Sadie doesn't bite people. What she does do is if you try to touch her back legs, she'll make this growling noise. And when she does that to me, I still do what I'm going to do, and she's never bit me. But, you know, I muzzle her when they take her to do whatever. Because although she's never bit anybody, you got to be careful because she's got a little pit in her. And pits are... raise them right, do whatever, but we've heard the horror stories of them snapping. So I do muzzle her for that. Because, I mean, they sneak us in. If there was dogs around, I'd have to muzzle her. And you guys, she's never gotten a fight with a dog. But the hair standing up on her back and the aggressiveness, you guys have seen it on live. It's not a chance that I'm willing to take. Okay? I think she wants to get to them to bully them. To play with them. She'd go crazy, guys. Does. She sees a dog and that's it. That was another thing this morning. There's this dog on the walk and he's always outside in the morning, and Sadie wants to go straight to that fence to start sniffing him. This morning she didn't even pay attention to that dog. That dog was barking. Sadie didn't even, her hair didn't stand up, and it could be because she's used to him, or it could be because she don't give a fuck because she's in pain. She's never been in this much pain. She's been where she's licking her legs. Okay, I put a heating pad on, wrap her up in a heating blanket. An hour later, she's fine. This has lasted all night. Oh, at other vet, they would have had me drug her up and take her in there. They would have never done this. And I think it eased his mind because he's like, we don't ever do this. And I said, well, this is her right now. And I showed him the FaceTime and he's like, oh, she's not good. Because she's just so fixated on licking that leg. Maybe she's cleaning it. No, that's cats. When dog is licking a spot on their body, usually it hurts. Is that their way of healing it? I don't know. It's just what dogs do. what happened on TikTok. What I was watching is, you guys know I watch that Florida man shit because he's a wild motherfucker. You get in his path, and he will terrorize your entire family like a fucking weirdo. He has 4 no contact orders against him. 4. And the scariest part is, and nobody knows this, you guys are going to know now, that motherfucker lives 1 town over from me. I figured it out when they were saying his address. I was like, holy shit. I stay out of the line of fire. I don't want nothing to do with him because he's a fake, and I don't like fake nothing, okay? He's fake, and I don't want no part in it. But, so, he was over there. He put a picture up of Shannon's child. Not only did he do that, she was already, you know, her face was turning red and shit over that. He put up a picture of him. Alright, you guys, sorry, I just gave her that medicine. I'm home. Okay, so back to the story. Not only were they live for 18 hours talking about the same topic over and over and over again. Hold on. Okay, they slept, they got off at like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Okay, they stayed live all day yesterday. It didn't happen yesterday, it happened the day before. So, not only were they live all day long yesterday talking about this same topic, they got off at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And guess what? They're back on right now. Still talking about the same fucking... You guys, I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it. It was a Shrek. Okay? At one point, she zoomed in on... I don't know how she didn't get taken down, but... So, guys, there was like 50 calls made to her sheriff's department to turn her in for showing child pornography. I'm like, I called there. I have the whole clip because all they're showing is the clip of her zooming in, and it's a micro, you know. So they're thinking they're making the police think it's like a child. Well, that's not true. So So what I did is I sent them the whole clip. And they call me back. Or they call me back after they look at it. He's like, thank you so much. And he's like, this is not what they're showing us. I said, of course not. There she is. Yeah, at least she's barking, right? So, he said, we've gotten over 50 calls. You guys, this is how pathetic that site is. It's weird. It's weird behavior. That's why all of the pictures are taken off of my Facebook. I mean, everybody knows I got kids. Were taken off of my Facebook because they do shit like this. And I don't do anything to cause trouble with anybody, you know, but I'm not going to take the chance, you know. Because, you guys, I can go from 0 to 100 real fast, okay? My temper is really bad. I've learned to control it for the past couple years, but they had one chance. You post a fucking picture of one of my kids, and I swear to God, I'll be knocking on your fucking front door. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. That's why I don't get into it with him, because I know what I will do. I know my limits, I know my temper, and I know it would be over for them. I don't care. That would be one thing where I would just see black, and I would flip the fuck out. I heard about that too. Okay, guys, we're going to stop talking about the child pee stuff, okay? I heard about that too. You guys know, hold on. You guys know what is it, Sagittarius Shorty on YouTube? I reposted her video, you guys. She met this guy on Facebook, and she goes and meets him. Oh, God, it gives me goosebumps. She goes and meets him. He lived in her town. They had a lot of mutual friends. So she goes and, like, meets him. And he beat her. Choked her. Just, you guys have to watch the video. I watched it, and you guys, I started crying. Like, that could be anybody. That is why I don't meet anybody. If I don't know you, if you're not kind of sort of from my friends group from back in the day, or even then, you can't trust people, but it's like, check on their Facebook. I feel like their Facebook tells you everything you need to know about them. So it is very scary. Does it change my mind about meeting my Facebook guy? No. No, because I know what kind of person. I've talked to him on the phone. It's not like I don't know him. You know? And we have some mutual friends. I don't check into people, because I feel like if you want me to know something, you're going to tell me. I don't need to check your background. That's fucking weird bullshit, okay? It's happened to me. People check my case shit. It's like, you guys are fucking weird. Go get a life. Go focus on your own life. Quit fucking looking me up on my case. What are you going to find? You're going to find an eviction? Are you going to find, like, shit from back in the day? Like, you're fucking weird. It's not like I've done anything wrong. But anyways, I've done a lot wrong, but you guys know, criminally. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I know. So what I did do with that guy is we had some mutual friends. I saw, and we had kind of the same friends group, but I had never met him. If I did, we both don't remember. So what I did is I messaged like two of the people that from that friends group that I still talk to, and both of them told me, no, yeah, he's a good person. Yeah, I guess she ran out of his house. I feel like someone's here. So what she did is she got away from him. He beat her. He just tortured her while she was there. After they did what they did, okay, in the bedroom. I'm not even going to say I don't even want to talk about that part, because after they did what they did in the bedroom, he started calling her a bunch of names, took her phone. He took her phone, went through her entire phone. Well, she's even got a lot more followers than I do, you guys. She's got a lot on YouTube, and she's got more than me that I do on TikTok. She's been doing this a while. So, of course, she has messages for men. Of course she does. Because she's a public figure. And so, she didn't open, she's like me, she didn't open the messages. She showed me all the messages. Showed us on stream. All the messages. And, I guess he got mad about the messages in her phone and, like, took her phone, was trying to break it. Then she was trying to leave. He went up behind her and started choking her, hit her. And so she somehow got out of his house and ran out of the apartment building and started screaming. And this guy got her, put her in his car, and they called the cops, and the cops went and arrested him. And the rest, like, she can't talk about because it is an investigation. So, but man, you guys, be careful. Be careful who you're meeting on the internet. Take a friend. Get Live 360 so somebody knows where you're at all times. It's not a controlling thing. That would be the first thing I would do with my boyfriend. Like, here, I'm going on Live 360. It's not about controlling. It's not about them knowing where you're at. And some people think like that. It's about, if something happens, somebody needs to know where you're at all times. You know what I mean? And I would be the one that, like, wouldn't even check it. But if I haven't heard from you, I'm going to be looking on that map. Right. Well, I am on there with a friend. But it has to be somebody you trust. It can't just be your moderators, because moderators can turn on you. So I don't have any of my moderators on there because moderators can turn on you real fast. And then they go tell everybody your location, tell everybody who you went to go see, and that's weird bullshit. Yeah, he don't care. I like the Facebook guy because he don't care. He posts shit on my Facebook. I mean, I don't know if he knows, like, what people do, but I think he'd be the type of person, if someone contacted him, he'd tell him to go get fucked. I don't think he would give people any information about me. I don't think he would do that. You guys, we've been talking for 3 or 4 years. He's given me all the time in the world, like, just to take my time, and, like, I appreciate that so much. Like, I admire that. And he's still there. He's still there waiting. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, guys. I know, they need to, that's what people need to focus on. You're on YouTube fighting about, somebody showed a micro peen on Shrek, and all of you guys are worried about that and calling it child porn, but you're not worried about women who are meeting guys online who go missing, or who, like, what her situation turned out. That could have turned out really fucking bad. Really bad. And I guess they got the guy, so they knew who he was. They found out that he has a criminal record. She said she couldn't talk about what was on it, but because she doesn't want to give out his name. It's not about, like, you guys, it's not about, like my stalker. I don't give out his name. It's not about protecting him. It's about protecting everybody around him, like the police department, the jail. You don't want them to contact his family, and because they didn't do anything, it was him, you know. And God forbid they start calling. My stalker's not even in this state. He was moved to a different facility. But people are weird. They will call. It's weird. It's weird bullshit. I know, yeah, it makes me laugh. It doesn't make me laugh. It makes me smile. The weirdness in the world, guys. I'm gonna make tacos. My sweet girl. My sweet baby. I know. You should start feeling better, okay? You should start feeling better, girl. You sweet girl. You lay right here. I'm gonna make some tacos. I go make some tacos. Alright, so I'm gonna fold these and then we're gonna make tacos. Hard. You don't know what you do if someone would post your kids? I know what I would do. There's no, like Shannon did make a funny about it. No, there's none of that. I know my limits. I know my temper. And I'd get in my car, you guys, because when I get mad like that, and it has to do with, hold on. It has to do with, yeah, the mama bear comes out, and it would be over. I am dead serious. I'd see black. I would get in my car. You can do whatever you want to me, and I'll laugh it off and do whatever. You fuck with one of my kids, and I'm done. Okay? So, right, whether you're talking or not, like, they're still my kids, bitch. Do my kid wrong and I find out, I'm gonna be knocking on your door. So, yeah, I don't know if they ever did. I heard that he did, but I mean, I don't know. But that's why I took the pictures off. I took them, well, I didn't take them off. I set them to private. Which there was no updated pictures anyways, because once they got older, they were like, we don't want anything to do with it. We don't want to be on social media like that. Alright guys, enough about the kids. I'd show up at their door. I'm not kidding. You have one time for me to see that, and I'll be at your door knocking, because I know my temper. And I know Florida Man's address. Because as soon as I heard his address, I said, oh shit, he's like miles from me. I got his address to see how far. He's a crazy motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell you something. The persona he portrays to be online is not who he is in real life. This nice-o, like, I understand bullshit. Hold on. Is not the, like, taking the clothes out of the washer. Alright guys, let's change the subject. Let's stop about I'm gonna make tacos. what else is going on TikTok? I don't know, guys. I stopped watching it because it's sick. You guys, I sat there and watched it with my own eyes. It was a Shrek, not a... But people on the internet, they don't want to see you do good. They want to destroy your life. Family members on Facebook. Oh, I set that to private too. It's like, who are you going to call? Cousins I haven't talked to in years, you weirdo? Yeah, he would. He would. You guys, I said this before, but like, he called Skittles' you know, apartment buildings. And the way he was like, you have a woman living in, and he said her address. I don't even remember what it was. And he's like, she's smoking meth. He's like, she's smoking meth and screaming on TikTok all night. I died laughing, you guys. Because, do you know how fucking ridiculous that just sounded? I can't with these people. I always say, you guys, it's just like, yeah, you can. If somebody has posted your child online, there is a number that you call. But to get it removed. But people have been trying that and it hasn't been working. I would blow that fucking page down. I swear to God. I'd sit there all day and fucking report it and report it and report it. Right, even as an adult. Alright. I would log off before it got to that point. Like, I know what I can say and not say. And it's very rare that I'll get in people's boxes in their live stream and join their live stream. I mean, I'll come live on here, but to go live with somebody else, no. Because y'all are weird. Man, I bought this. Look at all this meat. I don't think I'll need that little one. She's laying in the bed, guys. She's not good. She's not good. Yeah, my friend is coming over. She's going to be here. Alright, you guys. I took a nap with Sadie. We just woke up. She seems to be doing better. She's not licking her legs, but she's going to get mad because we're not going on a you-know-what today. A W-A-L-K. She knows that word. She knows B-O-N-E too. And like, when I say, let's go for a ride. She knows that. She knows when I say, want some? That means, like, do you want to eat? She also, like, I don't know who taught her this, but when I say, oh, there's a bub, she gets crazy. She knows that there's a dog out there. All right. So, she's wild, guys. She's wild. You guys, the other day, I went to Dollar General. No, excuse me, Family Dollar. To get hair mousse. And they didn't have any, but they had a $1.25 one. And so I just had to get it because I wasn't going to go all the way back to Walmart, or go all the way to Walmart when I know I'll be there probably in a couple days. So, but it is holding so good in the hold on. I thought somebody was here. What's going on? Hold on. You didn't take her very far. Huh? You didn't take her very far. The neighbor. So I'm cleaning out my brush. I don't want to do this right now. So I got the $25 or oh my god, $1.25 one, and it works so good. And the one that I usually get is $9. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start buying this $1.25 one. Yeah, it works perfect. Yeah, because my hair gets frizzy. Then when I have hair extensions in, it's even worse. Draw freckles? No, I cannot believe people draw freckles on themselves. There is a freckle pen out there where you can make freckles on your face. If you weren't born with freckles, why in the hell would you want them? Like that's not your identity. You know what I mean? That's weird. But, I mean, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so... Florida man wants me to message him. No, I'm not. I'm not messaging Florida man. I don't trust him. He lives way too close to me. One fuck up and I'll be knocking on his door. No, absolutely not. Oh, they get mad because they try to because I have hung out with a couple people, a couple creators, and so when they're trying to take that creator down and they're wanting to find out more information about them, they like to bring me into it, or anybody who's been around them. It's weird. It's weird. So there was a creator he was talking about, and I had hung out with him before at a party, And I'm not talking about like a big party. I'm talking about we all got together and hung out. So he was trying to say that that guy like did something to me that night. And so, you know, that can ruin somebody's life. Honestly. I don't know why people do it. That can ruin a man's life forever. So what I did is I went up there on the live stream to talk to them, and I was like, that's not true. None of that did not happen. Nor did I ever tell anybody that. That is the last time and the only time I will ever go in somebody's live stream. Right. It was the right thing to do. I'm not going to let them sit there and put that label on him when it's not true. I went to a party. Yeah, I went to a party. I've been hanging out, guys. Making amends with old friends, hanging out with, you know, people from my past life. That's the only thing I can do. I mean, I gotta keep moving. I can't, you know, just because people are upset with you and your life can't stop, you know. And that's all. I don't want to talk about it. You guys know it's like a subject I can't talk about. Okay. Right? All I can do is make myself better, and when they're ready, they'll come around. That's what we do with those people. That doesn't mean that you could put their picture up and I'm not going to show up at your house. Because it don't matter. It don't matter how old they are, they're always going to be my babies, you know. All right. There's nothing I can do about it, you know. All right, guys. I keep burping. I want to wash Sadie's blankets. Let's wash this. I need to wash the whole bed, but she was laying in it all day. I don't know why these spammers call. Did you guys know when they spam your phone all the time that you can turn them into this website? I watched Dr. Compton, and he'll tell you all about it on TikTok. Yeah, it's DOC and then Compton. What is it? COMTON. COMTON. Compton. And he tells you every live stream what you have to do. You can get money from it. He's gotten like thousands by turning these people in and making the calls stop. Where's Sadie? She went to get a drink of water, I think. She did eat. I brought the food to her in the bed. And she ate. She ate with me. She didn't eat her dog food, but I spoon-fed her some hamburger meat, and I mixed rice, regular rice in it. her legs are hot. I called the vet and he said that means they're inflamed. So the anti-inflammatory should help that. She's not licking anymore. So, all right. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got a lot to do. I just wanted to, I knew she's not going to rest and lay in bed unless I'm laying next to her. Because Sadie is used to that routine. She used to sleep, she was trained to sleep during the day with us. Because I would work at night. Yeah, but I don't know. I think Miss Fucking Wonderful is going to go live. So I'm going to fuck off and go play around in her chat.